Hey! Hey! Welcome to Swallow Daddy!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Now, in fairness, what we can do is take this front part.
Your voice is already gone
My voice is already gone.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, wait,
Your
listen.
voice is gone.
Listen.
Oh my God, your voice is hideous.
It's fine.
No, only when you talk like this. When you try to talk serious, you sound like...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then fucking keep it that way.
I'm trying.
You're going into Twink Tony Robbins, Twinkie
Because
Robbins.
I told you prepubescent.
Well, yeah, no, you didn't tell me because that doesn't exist because you weren't fucking recording it.
The camera has audio. It's just going to be a little muffled. Folks, we'll get it on. We'll do a... you missed the first half. It's all on Patreon.
We're going to give him...
It was 10 minutes, Drew. Calm down.
It was a great... That's literally all the energy I had.
That was not that great.
Momentum is gone, and now I'm going to be like...
I want to tell you something.
I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be low energy, and this podcast is going to suck now.
It's great because I have already 3 things that you're going to love, and it's going to bring the energy a little bit higher.
It's so funny where you try to go, but you can't do it. You're going...
It's going to make you go...
you're like, and the energy is going to go...
The energy's going to go...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, don't worry.
This is the Swallow Daddies
Welcome
podcast.
to Swallow Daddies.
Welcome to Swallow Daddies. Like, comment, subscribe.
We're so close to 500 subscribers.
We're so close to 500
so
subscribers.
close.
We're so happy that we're hitting like 1,000 views earlier on the podcast.
Don't repeat everything you said.
I'm going to repeat everything I said, including all that
We're
stuff.
so happy.
Including
before it took us like years, but now it's taking us like, I don't know,
I know.
same day.
Including all those names you called those people, as you referred to them. But we're so happy that the views are getting up a lot quicker. Thanks for that. If you're in the foot fetish community, we support you. Thank you for saying nasty things about our feet, and also that you like the podcast. We're slowly converting you to get out of toesy slavery and stop being such a toho. But if you want to keep doing it and enjoying the comedy of the podcast, then thank you. But yeah, we're getting clips soon.
God, you really want to repeat everything you said?
I want to bring back the momentum.
There was no momentum.
There was so momentum.
It was Drew's factoids.
Here's the thing, though. I was feeling good, and then you're like, I wasn't recording, and now I'm feeling bad.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I'm faking feeling good until I make it.
Yeah,
Until I actually feel good.
Well,
again.
let me just shortcut you. Don't do that bullshit because I don't want to hear it. We're just going to go straight to the goods.
Yeah, I noticed you...
Straight to the goods.
Yeah, I noticed RJ deep cleaned his closet.
Oh, my God. It's insane. Half the time you don't even notice anything.
Is that like when you clean the... Is
that like when you
clean the garage, but you just act real deep all the time?
Oh, my God.
I'm repeating all the bits that he didn't record just to punish him.
Yeah.
We had some hot bits.
That was not that great.
Yeah.
It was, again, good start. But now we're really cooking.
No, we're not cooking at all.
Feel it.
You can't feel
I'm
anything.
feeling so much better. That actually, I think, saved the podcast.
That ruined the podcast.
I don't know.
That fucking sucks.
I feel great. I kind of feel like we get a do-over, even though there was some good stuff. But you kind of you just wouldn't shut up.
What do you mean I kind of what?
You wouldn't shut up.
You weren't saying anything.
Because I wasn't excited. You were just talking about things that are...
So why it's the thing that all those TED Talk people do, are like, put your hands in the air.
Yeah, you were doing a TED Talk.
As high as you can, you do that. You're like, now go even higher. And then you go even higher, and they're like, well, let me ask you this. Why didn't you try your best the first time?
That's fucking stupid.
It's the fucking stupidest thing.
Yeah, because it's like, put your hands in the air. You're like, they're there.
Like you don't care. Yeah.
No, put your hands in the air. Okay, yeah, they're up there. Now put them higher. Why did you put them higher? I'm like, because you didn't tell me to put them up as high as I possibly fucking could.
Yeah.
You said put them in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
Ossifer.
Yeah. I told you about that story, right? Where
when you got shot
I had to
because
do
you put your hands...
I had to do the DOI dance.
Whoa, easy there. Almost did a little give your love out to the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a SpaceX salute,
He did a SpaceX. That's so good. And you literally, we probably brought up the Elon hello a million times.
Yeah.
Like every week we brought it up since it happened.
Yeah.
And you just finally got SpaceX salute.
SpaceX salute? Come on.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's your best stuff.
Thank you. It's a rocket launch,
Yeah.
That's all that.
Don't push it. But
All right. Yeah. End up on top.
Getting greedy.
Stop while you're. Yeah. I'm
Pot of greed.
reaching into the pot of greed. Hecka right now. But no, I told you about that story I was retelling
And
it
your
today,
zipper was down?
and my penis was out when I was doing the whole DUI.
Whole thing.
No, the tip. A small, cold tip. And you're like, how do you know it was out? Because I went to zip up the zipper after the cop told me that my fly was down. I literally zipped my dick up.
Shut up.
I promise.
I know you said that. You told the story before. It sounds just insane.
Why would I lie?
When have you ever else had your dick out of your boxers and your zipper?
What bothers me is the people that go, why would I lie? It's like, well, because it could get you so far in life, and it's the best.
Wait,
Now,
the people who say, why would you lie?
yeah, they're like, why would I lie about that? You're like, why wouldn't you lie about that? Liars lie because it feels good to lie when you're lying.
Oh, so this is a separate thing. This isn't about your dick in your pants. This is about when people say, why would you lie?
I'm just doing my act.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm just doing another spot.
I wasn't saying, why would you lie, by the way.
No,
you
it's just,
said that.
yeah, I know, but
And then you got mad at people who say that.
yes, because I was like calling myself out on the thing. Because I was like, why would I lie? And I'm like, I would lie. Like, that is a story someone would lie about. It's like, oh, then my dick was out and the cops were like, zip it up.
And you're like, owie, 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 owie.
It's like the people who say, why would I lie? It's always about a thing that's like very liable.
Yeah, it's like there's no way to prove it, and it's a funny thing. I get you on attention, but you said it now 5 times in the podcast. I believe it. It sounds crazy. It sounds strange to me. I've never, ever had that happen, especially in such intense circumstances.
I mean, the way I got myself into the situation was like, you ever think quickly on your feet, but you're thinking as quickly as you are like idiotically. Like you're just you're acting quick, but you're making all the wrong moves. You're like, I'm thinking quickly, but it's all bad thoughts.
Yeah, like when there's a burglar in the house and you start just doing the
Jacking
Harlem
off.
Shuffle.
Yeah. You're like, get out of here.
Yeah, same thing.
Is that what you call jacking off? Is
The Harlem Shuffle.
Like, honey, I'm going to go in the bathroom and do the Harlem Shuffle for a little bit.
That viral trend from 2007?
Yeah, except I come at the end.
I think that's right.
What was the Harlem Shuffle?
It was like this whole thing where it was like a bunch of people are in a space and one guy's like dancing and then like the beat drops to the song and then everyone's dancing. Like that was the trend. It was like, get it? Because it looked like no one was a part of the gig, but everybody was. Viral trends are crazy, you know?
Yeah. Sorry, I spaced out. Well, you were listening because you thought there was an intruder on the outside of your house.
I just thought I heard some sounds. It's probably nothing, but
Do you have a camera, a front cam?
yeah, I do. Let's check it out.
The space cam?
Let's check out what kind of beasties out of me front yard tonight. Dude. Speak of that beasties. I gotta say, last
Who's out
Thursday,
The Harlem Globetrotters?
just my neighbors fucking around in the front yard. Nudists. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and you know when like you're in a really deep sleep, but you're like hearing a sound, like what? Maybe it's your alarm, maybe it's like someone yelling or construction. But like I'm having this dream where I'm hearing like these really loud crows, and I can't. I'm like half asleep, half awake. I'm like, is this the dream? Is this outside? Am I hearing crows? And then I finally come to, and my wife's like, those crows won't shut the fuck up. And I'm like, oh man. I've been like half awake, half asleep. Like it's so annoying. These crows are outside my window of my bedroom. It's 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go outside and get the crows out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just literally in my boxers, go out in the backyard. The crows are up on the wire. And I'm standing like on the back stoop of my backyard right by the door, and I like fake throw things at them, and they're like not moving. So like then I go down like directly under them, and I'm like in my underwear just fake throwing things.
Dude, just talk about being cucked by crows. You're trying to fake it. You're like, it's a stupid crow, and they're looking at you like, what a fucking dumbass thing.
Oh yeah, no, I look like an idiot.
Oh.
I look like an absolute jackass.
No shirt on, anything.
No
just,
shirt,
just
no
boxers,
pants, no socks.
and you're trying to pump fake a fucking
pump fake.
You're trying to juke a crow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's
And-
embarrassing.
In all fairness,
Yeah.
we got him. All right.
How did you get him? I don't know if you faked him out as much as like we're gonna fly away from this man because he's very sad. Alone.
This is we've done our job.
It's too embarrassing. Yeah,
we've done our job here. They're just the racist crows from Dumbo. Man, I seen a house fly. I seen a horse fly. I ain't never seen no cracker ass fly out of the house so fast.
I don't know what you're talking about. You said black crows?
Yeah, you ever see Dumbo?
No. that whole interlude of the bit, I was like, Jesus, RJ, what the hell is your problem?
There's some racist crows in Dumbo.
What Dumbo, like the old cartoon?
Yeah, the old cartoon, the Disney animated film about the elephant that can fly.
Did that come out in the 90s?
1890s.
No.
I guarantee you it's like 1939.
No, it's not that old.
I guarantee
They
you.
didn't even invent a Mickey Mouse till like...
They didn't even know what a Mickey Mouse was until like the 60s.
Yeah.
It was a Civil War era cartoon.
All right, Lewis Black.
Lewis Hack, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Siri, when did Dumbo come out? She abandoned me. She didn't recognize my own voice.
The podcast is already falling apart when we're like, okay, Siri, give me Dumbo origin stories.
Okay, Siri, you just searched in Dimbo.
Okay, Siri. Okay, Siri, will Dumbo be in the new Age of Ultron?
1941.
Really?
Hell yeah. I was so close at 39.
You said 30. Wow.
I said 39.
No.
Rewind at 39.
No, you're not even recording it yet.
Oh, shit. I'm not.
You're a piece of...
Fuck you.
You're a piece of
No,
work.
I said 1939. I was close. I knew that was Snow White was 39. Anyways, all that being said, there's these crows that are terribly racist caricatures of black people in the South. And they're just like kind of being dicks to Dumbo because he can fly.
Yeah.
And like, man, I seen a house fly, but I never seen no elephant fly. They like say stuff like that to him.
Who does the voices? Like Lenny Bruce?
Yeah, Lenny Bruce.
Frank Sinatra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who does
It's
the
probably
voices.
definitely some white guys. They didn't hire black guys to do the voice.
I don't know.
They hired 4 white guys to do racist black crows.
You didn't even see the movie.
I'm just saying.
Who cares?
Historically, that's an important thing.
It's an important thing that we know who does the voices.
I'm just curious if was it white guys or black guys that did the voices?
It doesn't matter.
That's an interesting thing.
A
bunch of white guys in a sound booth being like, "All right, what I want you to do is act black.
Okay.
Like, give me your best black guy." And but as a crow. And it's just a bunch of white guys looking like the Three Stooges in top hats and shit, being like, "Man,
yeah, it's possible."
You don't strike that as funny to you?
No, it's not funny to me. It's sad
Why?
because it's taking jobs away from black people.
Oh, jeez.
Look at this. Look at this guy over here trying to make jokes out of terrible situations in our nation's history.
I'm not saying it's a good thing.
Wouldn't it be
it's
funny
silly.
if white people stole jobs from people who deserved them?
You literally steal jobs from black people every day.
Because I do the racist Dumbo thing on podcasts?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we could.
shit.
Yeah, think about it.
Fuck, dude.
Your whole
Am I
literally,
even an ally?
literally, your whole act is Def Jam sub white kids and white wife.
So anyways, I scare off these racist crows.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, worth it, right?
Yeah.
And I look, I've only been focusing at the sky. I now bring my eyes down to the surface level. And about 10 feet away from me, near the swing set, is
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. You got it. Good job, Drew. You didn't really know how to add to a story.
You deserve that one.
Why?
Because you ruined you didn't yes and my bit about white guys doing black crow voices.
It's not funny.
It's funny. It's not funny that they're taking away black jobs, you fucking idiot.
It's funny.
Imbecile. That's a word they would use back then. Imbecile.
I use it now.
For them? That's
For you.
horrible. No. But anyways, who was there?
It was Bill Cosby.
There it is. That's all I wanted.
Man, I got out of prison. I'm going on tour.
I just wanted you. I was just teeing you up for a Cosby Crow bit.
And it was worth it, folks.
Bill Crowsby? Come
Bill
on. Oh,
so
it's just
dumb.
a bad comedy podcast. So
But
let's just
we're
have
still having
fun. That's all that matters.
So I look down, not Bill Cosby, but a small German Shepherd-sized coyote, 10 feet away from me.
Wow.
Big boy.
Yeah, not a small coyote at all.
No, not the Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Wow.
Big boy. And I went,
You made the sound of a coyote?
I went a coyote. And I just ran back into my house. And I think I scared him too, because I stopped to turn around as if to be like, if he's going to fucking joink me,
You're going to have to...
I'm going to have to joink him first.
Hey, coyote, let me joink you.
Well, actually, my first thought was I got to get back in the house.
Yeah.
And number two, right at the door, my Great Dane is sleeping there. So at least he'll defend my honor through the sliding glass door, watching me get mauled to death
Your Great Dane
by Satan's hellhound.
Yeah, exactly. Your Great Dane's too much of a sweetie pie.
I don't know. I've seen him take down some dogs.
Take down some dogs?
So anyways, this coyote is running full speed the same direction I am, but instead of following me, he just jumps over the 6-foot wall behind my house.
Wow.
Just boing. I was like,
holy shit. Like the fucking the dog in Sandlot, just over the fucking fence.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hercules.
Hercules.
Yeah, but this thing was wiry. But not like
Bill Cosby.
sickly.
Wired. Yeah.
Yeah. It was svelte like a gazelle.
Yeah. Have you seen speaking of dogs and people, have you seen those absolutely picture perfect dog costumes that the Japanese make?
For humans?
Yeah, for humans. Have you not seen it?
Well, for starters, I thought you were have you seen those dog costumes that the Japanese will make? Like, oh, it's a perfect Yoda costume, but it goes on a dog.
God,
You just phrased it wrong.
Like a perfect Boba Fett. You're but it's a
dog costume.
Yeah, it's a Chihuahua. No. Sorry. Yeah, I did.
So it's a costume for a human that looks like a dog, and it's perfect.
Is startling.
I mean, I can't imagine that this is going to make me First of all, you're oh, you saw a coyote? How about you take a look at these dog costumes from Japan? ADD is okay.
You got to put it. You got to put a picture up on the pod.
I'll put a picture up. That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty fucked.
That's pretty crazy.
That's a guy.
Yeah. No, I got that. It's actually a border collie inside the border collie costume.
That's a guy.
That'd be so funny if a border collie was inside that thing.
He's drinking Coca-Cola.
All right, the head is ridiculous.
Yeah, but from a different angle.
Alf looks more realistic than that head of the border collie.
He's this is a natural dog thing to do, right? Put your paw in a bag.
Put your way too small of a paw. So yeah, that was my run-in with nature. That I don't. It's the most insane thing that's ever happened to me in life.
That's not the most insane.
With animals, yeah.
Really?
You've had any run-ins with giant animals in the wild? Bears, cats, dogs, weasels,
rattlesnakes.
What the fuck is going on?
What's happening?
Oh, it's like person detected walking around. My dumbass gay-ass wife.
Oh, it's your wife walking around the house?
No, the front door.
Oh. Why is your wife on the front door?
She's just probably...
She bringing the...
Microdosing again.
Bringing the mistress in, or what?
Yeah, microdosing the Quaaludes.
Microdosing the Quaaludes.
Yeah.
Which one are the ones that... What did Quaaludes do?
I think it has something to do with peacock eggs. I don't know. No, that's quails.
Quail eggs, Quaaludes. That's close.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I've never done Quaaludes. Not a Quaalude guy.
I think a Quaalude is that's like old school drugs. My dad is oh, you guys out there doing Quaaludes? I'm this is not the 80s.
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
We're doing Quaaludes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you? One of those racist crows from 1941 Dumbo?
What are you, a Bill Cosby coyote trying to scare the shit out of RJ?
Yeah, dude. That really was like, and I was more like out of body than anything. I just woke up.
How early in the morning was this?
5 a.m. Crack a D.
Crack a D. C-O-D.
Crack a D on the crack a D.
Yeah.
As they say.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't even like living next to any big old parks or anything. So no one's safe. No one's safe. The coyotes know that the economy is collapsing and they're closing in on us.
Yeah.
They're like, we know you're going to be out here by yourself in a few days when the power goes out. And we'll be waiting to snatch up your small children and your feet.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not, but the suburban coyotes. They're not very violent.
A couple of years ago, one of them tried to.
More the urban coyotes.
Okay.
That get really. No,
oh my God.
I'm joking.
Yeah, you and the crows, huh?
Sorry, I've just been watching too many Austin, Texas podcasts.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah. But anyways, go on. I don't think they're very violent.
Last year in Huntington Beach, a coyote grabbed a 4-year-old girl and dragged her away from the sand.
What sand?
Like on the beach. Like was dragging her off the beach.
Did she die?
No, she sustained some significant injuries, but the coyote was feathered and tarred.
Feathered first?
Yeah, that's the crazy thing.
How does that even work?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anything, the coyote didn't even feel the tar because he had all those feathers on him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Anyways, they are out there.
RJ is like, and actually, in that story, I was the coyote.
Anyways, I made a big mistake wearing that coyote costume.
Yeah, that Indonesian coyote costume.
It was a knockoff of the Japanese model. Didn't quite work.
Didn't quite work.
They spotted me right away.
Yeah, they're like, hey, RJ signs the third.
Wait a minute. Why are you naked in that coyote costume?
Exactly. Like Jim Carrey and the elephant,
Yeah.
Moving those little things. That was a great movie. Nature
Oh,
Calls.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was it Nature Calls?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah. Nature Calls 2?
Well, that's the second, yeah.
No, you mean Pet Detective?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not called Nature Calls 2.
No, Pet Detective 2, Nature Calls.
Oh, got you. No, I don't get you. You're saying it confusing. You got to admit you're being confusing.
No.
Yeah.
I'm shooting straight.
No, stop. Be good improv. Say, I'm so confusing.
Pet Detective Calls.
Oh.
Nature, true.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're nature detectives.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I haven't seen a good comedy in a while. Apparently
that Tim Robinson one is the greatest.
Friends
thing since
or
sliced
Friendship.
bread. Yeah. Do you want to go see that in the movie? You want to go on a hot date and see that?
That'd be fun.
Suck each other,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't been to the movie since Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Sloppy Toppenheimer was our last one, and I think it's time to have a gay date again.
Yeah, I just went hardcore on the new Andor show.
Fuck is Andor?
Yeah, it's the best show.
Star
man.
Wars?
Yeah. So good.
Is there's chicks with lightsabers, right?
No lightsabers.
None? What's the point?
Government. Bureaucracy. It's about the proletariat, brother.
God, that is such a show for you. You know,
so good.
Yeah,
It's about values.
I want blasters. I want sabers. I want sabers blasting Jar Jar Binks in the bussy.
I know.
Jar Jar bussy.
They said get rid of all the fun parts of Star Wars. We're stripping it down to people being enslaved.
Yeah,
and how the government is corrupt. And at first I was like, it sounded sad, and it is. But there's heists, there's prison breaks, there's spy missions, there's other heists.
I mean, at that point, just fucking put on a Boba Fett mask and watch Ocean's 13, you know? You said heists like 12 times, you know?
I said it twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get your point.
Yeah, exactly. Well, okay. I mean, is it like they did with the Penguin, where it's got nothing to do with Batman, but it's still really good?
No, it's actually set like right before. You remember the movie Rogue One, which is like right before Episode 4?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not talking to the right people. Star Wars people, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't subscribe.
I'm a big. I like all that, all the fantasy, all that stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't care to know anything about it. I just like watching.
Yeah, I went like way too. I mean, kid, way too crazy in the lore.
I'm not a lore whore like you.
I'm big lore whore. Well, you were like lore whore over like famous dead drummers.
Yeah,
And
but that was like
ones.
my career. Your career wasn't fucking bitch ass Star Wars.
When I was in
guy.
the 3rd grade, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a career. That's just a.
No, it was a career.
That's a lonely.
I'm going to be the next George Lucas.
That's a boy having trouble playing kickball with the rest of them.
And
That's different than a career.
Well, I don't understand the problem.
It could have gone dark.
You like the lore of music. I like the lore of art.
So cunty of you.
I'm joking. I like Star Wars. You like drums.
You are genuinely a cunt.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Hey, man.
We're
all just living here.
No.
We're all just living here.
That's what a cunt would say to get out of
That's not
being
true.
called out of being a cunt.
I don't know what's happening. All I said was...
we're just having a good time.
I just made fun of you for liking drums, and I called liking Star Wars real art, and now I'm a cunt?
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're like, I like art. It's the worst thing. You're the worst of people.
Well, obviously, Star Wars is not considered high art by many.
I think it's high art.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it is.
So what are you offended about?
I'm not offended. I'm just telling you that you're.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm on board for that.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
They're gonna love that
That's
though.
gross, dude.
What do you mean? Your socks are more disgusting than mine.
I
The
just
fact
don't...
that you still wear white socks,
As opposed to...
black socks.
I wear black a lot.
You
The
need to,
white socks look better on Vans.
but you're wearing those things, so you're never. They're never gonna see your thing.
It doesn't matter.
You're
I
also-
live here.
Also, like you didn't wear Vans at all. You just sat in your chair today. Then your kids came in.
I wore...
And you went.
I don't... You don't know what I wore. I wore Vans today.
Go and wear.
What are you my
don't do-
parole
what do you-
officer?
What do you do all day?
I take my kids to school.
Oh, that's right. I am your ankle bracelet, the one that like beep beep
Where
beep beep
you
beep.
really
beep.
go? You didn't go anywhere, you piece of shit. You just sit here all day and you goon when you don't work, and then you go out and you bum, and then you come home and you go to sleep.
But that is one of your thoughts constantly, right?
No, that's what I'm worried that people think about.
Well, a lot of people do think that of you, so you don't have to be worried anymore.
Right? No.
It's the truth.
It's the truth that people think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't care. I'm just saying.
That's the part that like we all need to. It's not about being like, hey, no one's actually thinking about you. They're all worried about what everyone else thinks about them. Sometimes, whatever you think someone's thinking about you, you're right.
Yeah. No. 100%.
And I'm tired of everyone being like, oh no, they're just thinking about themselves. It's like they are thinking about themselves, but they did also notice that your face looks fucking shitty today, and you gained some weight, and also like you're not really good at what you do anymore.
Yeah, or that no one likes you anymore because of the way you conduct yourself and the behaviors that you've decided to take place in the last couple of years.
Dude, I've been doing good.
No, not you.
Oh,
You're
okay.
great.
Okay.
Everyone thinks you're great.
Oh my God. Your eyes.
Everyone's like, Drew, where is he? I'm like, I see him too much. Now my nose is running. I am sick. I'm sorry.
Are you seriously sick?
I don't think so. I think it's allergies, but my throat's gone. I feel good. I haven't used a tissue all day, and all of a sudden my nose is like,
Fuck.
I'm not. Just don't kiss me. You're fine.
No, shit's airborne. Haven't you watched Last of Us?
Yeah, but
It's airborne now.
that doesn't mean that every disease is airborne.
Every disease is airborne. Lupus?
AIDS.
Yeah, they have airborne AIDS.
They got air AIDS.
Air AIDS. Yeah, that's what those sirens are throughout the Midwest to protect because
The tornado sirens.
Yeah, in Pearl Harbor, the Japanese spread air raids. They're like that's what they talked about in the 40s.
Tsunami warning.
Air raids.
Air raids. That's crazy of you.
Mm-hmm. The Japanese air raids.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, when did I see you? Did we record on Friday again last week?
Think so.
And I didn't have the coyote thing happen? No, we must have recorded later.
I don't know. It seems like an event that you would remember.
I would have told you about Coyote Ugly right away.
But you said Coyote Pretty. It was a cutie. Coyote.
I mean, it was such a blur. It was a blur of fuzz and terror.
But you were out there in boxers looking like Coyote Ugly.
I was cheeked up and
Ugh.
and
just donged out.
Yeah, rock hard.
Is your morning wood out there?
Well, I wasn't hard, and then I saw the coyote, and I went, God darn.
I don't want to fuck that coyote.
I hope there's a person in that
I
coyote
hope there's
costume.
a Japanese man in that coyote that I can fuck the shit out.
That's crazy.
It is fun. After I saw that picture, literally like every like 12th dog I look at, I'm like, that's a Japanese guy. Like where I'm like, that could be like that could be a Japanese guy right there.
Do you imagine how many people you would offend if, like, you in public, like, oh, can I see your dog? Hi. It's like a Pomeranian. Like,
I'm like,
is he a Japanese guy?
she's like, oh yeah, he's my Japanese guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that is a 2-foot tall Japanese
yeah, exactly.
boy.
Yeah, his name is what's a Japanese name?
Ken. Is that so bad to say? I don't understand, man.
I was gonna say like Zukuru or something like
Jeez,
that. No,
Zukalu?
no, Zukuru.
Zukaru?
Yeah, what's her name?
What the fuck name is Zukaru?
Zukuru Tazaki. You know.
That's a kind of rice.
No, you're being racist.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of like
That would be nice if we. I really like that. I really like that bit.
what? Is it a Japanese name or is it rice?
No. No, it's like
It's not about a rice thing. It's like
it's
it
just
sounds
been
like
normalized in
couscous.
society that some people have dogs, some people have Japanese guys dressed as dogs, and it's just they're just pets now.
That's not.
Yeah, it's like my dog's name is Willie, but the Japanese man, his name is Haruki. You know.
This is Sparkles, but you may call him
Ken.
There we go. I wanted you to say something crazy like Hiroshima or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about going to the shelter and adopting my own Japanese guy.
So these guys are just hanging out in the shelters,
They're in shelters,
fully committed to the bit.
Yeah, I just feel like in.
Well, they're all those guys that are. It's like beyond furry. They're like their whole
It's
thing.
not
is
even
like,
sexual. It's just doggle.
yeah, doggy.
Doggle.
They're into doggy style.
It's like Boggle, but dog themed.
Yeah, I got that.
You ever
yeah.
play Boggle?
Yeah.
I've never played Boggle.
Let's not talk about it anymore.
All right, cool. But yes.
But like the people that are like, oh, I just want to be a dog and like live as a dog my whole life. Like there are people that do that.
Yeah. There's. I don't know if that's like a trans thing.
No, because it's not.
Okay, not like a gendering thing where they're like, I don't feel
Like an asexual thing.
Not even asexual. Not he, her,
Well,
they.
because
Them.
I've seen. Yeah, I've
I
seen.
feel doggy.
Yeah.
Whatever the hack joke would be.
Style.
My pronouns are rough or whatever.
Yeah.
My pronouns are good boy.
My pronouns are bark bark. My pronouns
they
are
go.
sit stay. My pronouns are roll over. Fuck me, daddy.
That one's starting to fade. Every once in a while I hear, and my
I-
pronouns are 9/11.
And my pronouns are
Tower
genocide.
7. Yeah, exactly. Genocide.
Yeah.
That's got to be like an edgy
Gaza striptease joke.
like a Suicide Girls porn star name.
Whoa.
Her name is
Wait, what? What's a suicide girl?
You don't know what a suicide girl is? It's not just a chick that kills herself. It's like an edgy chick with tattoos. Relax. You've never heard of a suicide girl?
Do they call themselves suicide girls?
I see your wife and I go, of course he's never heard of a suicide girl.
She used to be a suicide girl.
No, she did
And then
not.
she came to the Lord
She has 0 tattoos.
that you know about.
No, she's like a fucking reformed Quaker.
And
And that's got nothing to do with
reformed from being a suicide
no,
girl.
that's not what it is.
Is it like the Suicide Squad, but they're girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like edgy, tattooed like
Also, you gotta stop doing that thing with your knee.
why?
You block your entire body on the
I
camera.
can still see my
No. Every time I will go through the whole video and I'll be like, oh, Drew can't get a... This is a good still, but Drew's face is covered by his entire lower half.
but there's other stills.
It doesn't...
You can get a good still like this one.
As long as you're comfortable. Yeah, we'll do that. Do that. I covered my own face doing that. Did you even do anything since I last saw you? Do you have anything interesting in your life other than this?
So disrespectful. You're like, do you even do anything in between the
'Cause
gaps? Yeah.
What do you even do?
As soon as I leave here, I drive home. I unzip my Japanese dog suit and I go in there and I play good boy.
Look, I'm just like you guys at home. I put my Japanese dog suit in
On
one leg at a time.
Exactly. Oh my god. Fuck. It's
Here's
too
the
good.
thing. Here's the real thing. For the 100th episode, we got to get Japanese dog suits.
They're very cheap actually. They're only $14,000 a piece.
Come on, really?
I'm being serious. I think the one we saw, he paid $14,000 for that.
Dang.
We got to get our Japanese dog suits custom fit too.
Well, I mean, as opposed to what? One size fits all?
Yeah, well, because they're all probably Japanese sized, right? They're a little more compact and they're a little thinner.
Well, I guess you could
healthier.
get sumo sized. Japanese.
Oh, that's right.
There you got sumos over there.
Is there any normal Japanese? Okay.
Well, I don't know what to do with that question.
I didn't mean to say that.
I know.
You remember? You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, you remember what? Oh my God.
What to do? What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is there a skunk? Is there coyotes out there?
We got Coyote Ugly.
But I ain't talking about your in-laws.
But I ain't talking about the fucking. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to see if anything happened since the last time we saw each other.
You called me a pissed at that open mic when you said something about popcorn. Did I really not see you in 2 weeks? When did we record? We recorded. Must have been like a random latey.
Friday, right?
No, because maybe it was Sunday night. How did we do it? It was last Wednesday. It must have been last Wednesday because then the coyote thing happened the following.
RJ, how do we do it, you know?
We are just skating by on dreams and fun.
Dreams and creams, you know? Stay hydrated. I think, I don't know when we recorded.
Must have been Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Thursday.
This is exactly what they need to hear on the podcast, you know?
Yeah, you guys know when we did or didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying to get my days in order. It's been again, the coyote thing threw me off.
Yeah.
But I feel like the last time I saw you, you were at a mic and you were like, "Who uses the popcorn button instead of using just 30?"
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
I was like, "Me," and you're like, and I was like, "Come on."
No, what happened?
Come on. You said you'd only do that on the podcast.
The funniest part about that is I was talking to my coworker, and then he was like, "Hey," I'm like, you know, obviously, like, you know, he's like, I'm talking to the owners. I was talking to like one of my bar managers. He's like, I was talking to one of the owners about like, legal stuff. He's like, do you want me to like bring up that open mic you do? Like, should we be worried that like, you know, about lawsuits or anything about employees saying anything they shouldn't say?
No.
And I was like, listen, there's been bad comedians who work at establishments who go up at their own establishment on the open mic and bomb and say crazy shit, and nothing ever happens, and no one ever gets in trouble. There's no lawsuit, no one ever complains. It's gonna be fine. He's like, all right, I won't bring it up. I'll just wait for a lawsuit to happen. I was like, yes, perfect. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm like, he's gonna be fine. And I get up there, I'm like, yeah, that guy right there's pissed, you know, and it's just like J signs. I was like, I just went up there and just bombed and said fucking unhinged bullshit.
I mean, it wasn't a bomb.
And then I left. Yeah, it was a bomb.
It was not.
The parts that were laughs were not because of well-crafted jokes. It was because of like, I was like,
funny?
No.
No. Because you just said that I was and that was funny.
I think so. I think we have to cut out all the right?
I bleep all of them, yeah.
Really? Okay, well, it's just that little cluster.
Yeah, no kidding.
A little cluster of
as opposed to
them spread out.
Yeah, don't say it, then I won't. I mean, I know where it is. I find them all. I'm like a detective, and
we go. RJ's a bleep, and then just cut immediately. I find them all.
Yeah, I'm a crime scene investigator, CSI Miami.
Yeah,
expert.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what they're called. They're called experts.
Experts, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what and when. I'm trying to see if there's anything interesting that happened. I'm supposed to remember interesting things that happened. I bought a desk.
Whoa, now we're moving up in the world.
Now we're moving up. My whole life has been leading towards getting a desk.
Yeah, you always come across me as a guy who just got papers lying around places.
I have so many papers lying around in so many places.
Yeah. I
just need them on a desk.
Yeah, that was what I cleaned out today. I had a lot of papers lying on a desk, and I had to move them all.
Here's the deal with these airplane peanuts. I didn't know that desks were so fucking expensive.
Crazy.
I was like, look at this nice wooden desk that's very simple.
$700.
Exactly, $700. And then I hit up our comedian friend Gabe, who's like a corporate guy, and he goes, wait till you see the price of chairs. And I was like, what? He was like, as much as the desk.
Yeah.
And he's not wrong. Like some of
I might as well have bought 2 desks.
Yeah, exactly.
Sat on one of them.
I went to a place, Living Spaces or Ashley Furniture, one of those places, and went there, and I found a desk, and it was on clearance because someone just happened to take it back, so it was like $100 off.
Nice.
So it was like a $200 desk. I'm like, that's a fucking steal.
It's a huge deal.
It's got like LED lights you can change with the remote. It's got little plugins for USB-C. It's a second level. So I could have papers here and I could have papers here.
Tell me this is the first time you ever had a desk without
I've never
telling
had
me.
a desk. And I'm so excited.
I'm so excited about desks.
I mean, and let me be dead fucking clear.
Yes.
Never going to use it. But I'm so excited to have
To
this
look
desk.
at it, to put things on it,
It's about
to leave mail on it.
It's about showing up.
Yeah.
And I want to like wake up and show up and just sit at the desk for like 2 minutes and be like, all right,
We did it.
the Wayne was showing up, as Tony Robbins said, and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
It's good.
I feel like in a similar vein, I had this thought today. I think I'm going to subscribe to the newspaper now. I think I'm going to commit. There we go.
There, that one.
You think that's funny?
No, I meant to do this one. Which one are you going to do? Are you going to do the Wall Street Journal?
I can't decide.
I would love to because we need to get back in the news. I think that's the problem with young comedians is we're not in the news anymore.
Well, I mean, I read a lot of news stuff, but I mean, my point is, nowadays, if I go to Twitter or whatever,
Nice way
it's
to
just
call me
it's
dumb.
endless.
yeah, it's
I'm
not.
not calling you dumb. I'm saying like you're kind of right, but my point isn't that. My point is, I kind of want a physical thing that ends. You know, like that's it. That's the news.
yeah.
As opposed to the internet, it's just endless bullshit. People commenting on the endless bullshit.
Bottomless well of comedy.
I want to see a well-written paragraph
Yeah.
about 6,000 people died in a subway accident in New
Yeah.
York. I
Uh-huh.
want to read that.
Yes.
And I want to say, too bad, so sad. Well, I wish the mayor would fix that issue. And then I turn the page and it says, local pie restaurant goes under after 50 years of success in Connecticut. I go, well, too bad, so sad. And I turn
Yeah.
the page.
Yeah.
And another atrocity
Mhm.
and another sad thing. But
yeah.
I at least want to go through it on my time and then be
Yes.
done.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think that's the issue. Going back into your deep cleaning, as we clean up this podcast with super deep thoughts here near the end. I think one of our issues in society is we don't know how to finish things. We don't know how to arrive. We don't know how to. We always engage in endless things. Everything's like the hedonic treadmill. Like it's the scrolling. It's the this. It's the that. It's never enough. The newspaper ends. You gotta wait for the next one.
Yeah.
It's like we binge shows. It's like you binge everything until there's no more. Then you binge another.
Right. You binge it, and then even our shows tell us, no, this isn't end. There's going to be another season.
And even when it is the season finale, the last episode is like, well, there's never really going to be an end.
Right.
And so you just yearn.
Yeah. It's a lot of yearning.
It's
Not a lot of learning.
a lot of yearning, not a lot of
We're
learning.
going back to our dumb bro rhymes again.
Yeah. What goes up must come down.
If you don't learn, you'll never yearn.
Yeah.
I mean, reverse, brother.
If you start to crown, then hire a clown or whatever they say.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Your Tony Robbins broken throat. Fucking. You didn't even try. That's just
That's
natural in your
RFK.
voice. Yeah.
Dolphin RFK.
Did he get rid of the dye yet?
Did he get rid of the Takis?
The Takis? Did he get rid of the Takis and the Chamoy?
He ain't never going to get his hands on my Takis.
Man. Is that the Black Crows?
No.
I'm sorry, the Crows. Just
To
the
be
regular
honest, I
Crows.
kind of wanted to go Latino, and it came out. It didn't come out.
came out
Latino.
Crows. Man, take away my blue Takis.
There used to be two girls in my biology class in high school. Mel
they had one cup,
Mel
didn't
and
they?
Sunshine, and they would
Mel and Sunshine?
yeah,
Oh, my goodness. Sounds like trouble.
they were feisty.
Oh, boy.
They're fun. I like them. They were nice.
What do they do now?
I don't know.
Dead.
Rude.
I'm sorry, they're probably doing well.
I imagine they have their own law firm.
Oh, really? Are they smart?
Mel and Sunshine and
Mel and Sunshine.
Associates.
They lose every case. but with a smile on their face.
But at least we got Takis.
Yeah, exactly.
They had so many Takis.
Yeah, all the contracts, all the files, and all the documents, the court documents have like Taki fucking hot Cheeto dust on there.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Excuse me. Don't talk to me like you know me, okay? Yeah, the whole fucking thing.
Guy who has to do this
Yeah.
10 times before he moves on. Guy who has to deep throat every single one of his
Yeah.
fingers. Your Honor.
Yeah. Oh my God. Melon Sunshine, we lose every case, but with a smile on our face. All right?
Stop fucking rhyming.
It's my whole act. Come and rhyme and alliteration. Take it all. I'm not a man
Tonight,
anymore.
it's really bad.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, good. Don't get me wrong. I'm on board. But
But
it's funny.
when you're tired, you revert to the lower.
Right.
I go black. I go rhymes. Not that they're related. No, that's not what I meant.
Not that they're lower.
Not that they're lower. Not like that.
Jesus, Drew.
I.
Jesus, I'm
No, you
cutting
know what
that
I mean?
out.
No.
I don't know what you mean, and I'm cutting it out. I know what you mean. Oh, yeah. When I'm low, I go lower.
No, I mean like
And when I blow, I go
we're
blower.
talking about bad comedy, like me being a worse. Me bad. Me being a bad comedian is what I'm
Am
talking
I
about.
cutting all this out?
That first chunk you should probably cut out,
And then me being a bad comedian.
and then all this shit after me defending myself over this thing that they didn't
See,
hear.
this is why you should be in charge of editing the podcast.
because I'm all the shit that needs to
Because
be
you're the
edited.
problem.
I'm not the problem. I'm the
certainly not.
solution.
I'm certainly not. Well, I'm not saying you're not the solution sometimes.
I'm the future.
But you're not the reason. I'm
NVIDIA.
not the reason that I don't cut things out of me. I cut things out of you.
Yeah, and it hurts every time you do.
And I wish you did it more.
Ew, what the
Why
fuck
do you
was
say
that?
it like that?
Why did you say that like
You
that?
said it like that.
No.
It hurts every time.
I don't know what voice that is.
And it hurts every time.
Oh my God!
Like weird, sexy bro.
it sounded like Mitchell being really sexy if he's hammered.
Hurts every time.
Mitchell on too many IPAs trying to get pussy back in the day. You know.
God, I wish I had too many IPAs. Instead, I'm stuck with a flat iced tea that tastes like gas station piss.
You don't have another Swami?
Nope.
I almost bought you alcohol. What?
Okay.
So you bought a bunch of those iced tea Happy Dads, and you're like,
Because I thought they were seltzers. I was like, oh hell yeah! My liquor store has Happy Dad seltzers, and I just bought them. And I cracked one open, and I went, piss,
Yeah.
piss. They sold me piss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Now I gotta chug them all, and by that I mean I gotta chuck them at the crows.
Drink the piss like Bro Grills, you know?
Bro Grills.
Yeah, like Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got
At a kega.
I got a
I
keg.
gotta drink my own piss.
Gotta drink my own pee. I'm at a rave. Looks like I'm gonna have to drink my own pee.
Uh-oh. The beat just dropped. Gotta chug my own pee.
Yeah, exactly. I like Bro Grills.
Yeah.
We're not gonna try to go any further.
That's about all you need.
Honestly, the hottest bit, the clip out of this one, when we do clips, is Japanese dog.
Japanese dog costumes.
Yeah.
Well, here's the real ticket.
Kiss? We kiss?
I don't know
We
if
kiss.
the costumes might be made by people in Japan, but who's wearing them the most?
The Japanese.
Whoa, chill.
No, not like that. I'm just
What?
saying this is their gig.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poster child is Japanese, man.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, like that and the Polish are the two that wear them most.
Huh.
Yeah, according to the article.
Yeah.
So
I feel like in every country, though, out of all the countries, America has the most freaks. Like, hands down.
no, not even close.
What country has the most freaks?
India.
Like people who want to
Yes.
be furries?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Just pure number. They have a billion people. They're
Okay.
gonna have more freaks.
I don't think more numbers means more. I don't think it's equal amount of freaks per country, percentage wise. Like, let's say 5%.
If we're going by that, then Somalia.
What's in Somalia? The pirates?
Freaky pirate Japanese costume. Dude, imagine
Everyone's dressed up like Johnny Depp.
imagine a no,
Where's the rum going, governor?
even worse. Imagine you're a fucking normal boat, and all of a sudden a Somalian pirate ship with Somalian pirates, but in Japanese dog costumes, come and like literally just hop onto your boat and fucking take over. That would be
crazy.
insane.
You don't know if you're being attacked by dogs or just very well
Or the Japanese or
costumed.
Somalian Japanese dog costumed people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nightmare. Yeah. Okay. But if
I tried to bring back the bit, you weren't on board. That's
I'm not on board, kind of hard to follow that. I don't know where really to go with that. Yeah.
I'm just trying to fit as many situations, fit the Japanese dog guy in as many situations.
And
as
I'm just
possible.
trying not to retread ground we've already touched.
All right, well, okay, but fucking at least be nice about it.
I'm trying to think, and I'm trying to bring it back to what I was saying about freaks, geeks, and
cheeks?
Slavs.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we have a lot of freaks. I don't know.
Well, like let's say 5% of all Americans are furries. It's not that. It's lower. But let's say it's 5%.
I think it's like 25%.
You're right. It's 25% of Americans are furries.
Yeah.
Is it also 25% of Indians are flurries?
I think 25% of Indians are McFlurries.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, dude, Indians are they're really cool.
How did this podcast get so racist?
It's not, I know.
It's not so racist. It's just been very
race-oriented.
Watch it with that word, first of all.
Race-based.
Race-based. The great space race of the base race.
Space race?
Yeah. Did you write jokes for Bomb Potato?
Kind of.
Let's just wrap it up. We're circling the globe here.
Yeah, we're globetrotters right now.
I got some good jokes tonight, so I'm excited. Last week I did not have any.
That's okay.
Yeah, I was tired last week. That's the one that was like, oh, it's too late. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired. This is our world famous segment, Bomb Potato, where we have pre-written news jokes and weekend update style bits. And they're typically pretty good.
I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
I would say, on average, there's 6 jokes. You'll like 2.
Mm.
Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I think you should go first.
All right. A Huntington Beach lifeguard at 17 years old takes second place at World's Body Surfing Finals. So close to the first place prize of too much pussy.
Yes.
Okay. That's crazy how, you are trying to write a joke for your next thing and you can't even, listen to me. It's the same thing every week, which is fine. I'm used to it. But it's just sad to, say a joke that I think is entertaining and you're like,
can you say it one more time?
yes.
Let's cut this part out and then you say it one more time.
Okay.
Let's do it? Okay, cool. I'm ready.
Let's see if I can do it perfectly.
All right.
A Huntington Beach lifeguard takes second place at World Body Surfing Finals. So close to the first place prize of too much pussy.
Yeah, that's fun. I like it.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Now you go.
Where was it? What are you doing?
Oh, nothing?
Come on, don't do that.
This is how
I wouldn't do that to you.
That's what you do. That's disgusting.
I would never do that to you. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Where is it? What have you been looking at on your phone for the last 5 minutes?
All right. Different screenshots. I thought I had the right one. To this date, there is still more. As of today, there is.
Jesus Christ.
As of today, there is still more sheep than people in New Zealand. But they got a plan. You know what that plan is? I don't have any jokes.
What the hell? How long are you going to try to milk? No jokes, Drew.
I had jokes ready last week, and you're like, I didn't have any jokes. And then I was like, I'll have them by next week, and then I didn't have them.
So you had jokes last week, and you don't have them now.
I don't remember where they went.
How do you not write them? You didn't write them down?
I didn't write them down.
You're losing. You used to write them on a piece of paper. Now you're like screenshots and
I'll still write them on a piece of paper.
But you don't know where the paper is.
Sometimes. Well, the joke is going to be something about like.
I honestly, I have no idea where that was going to go, and it was a really big waste of everyone's time. But I'll cut it out because I'm a nice guy.
No.
No, we'll keep it in.
Yeah, which is fine.
And we'll double it up.
To this day, there are more sheep than people in New Zealand. To fix this problem, they have now made it so you're only allowed to watch Andrew Tate clips to get out of the Matrix. Get it? Because they're sheeple.
You don't want to be sheep, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be sheep.
Yeah. But don't try to make up a joke right now. You got to listen to this one.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this ready.
Okay, no, like look at me and listen to the words I'm saying.
Hold on. All right.
Okay.
All right.
A Kentucky woman said her son was playing with her phone and secretly placed an order for 70,000 Dum Dum lollipops, a total purchase of $4,200. In a show of appreciation, the lollipop company sent her a custom order of lollipops that instead of saying Dum Dum on the wrapper, it said retarded.
That's fun. I like that.
Even more bizarre, there's no record of her son's existence or the woman was ever married.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, who's having a good time?
I'm having a good time. Did I do this one already? About the unclaimed baggage at the airport? They found an early draft of the Goonies script.
Oh, fun. I thought it was like they found all of your previous therapy sessions.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did this one already.
Sounds familiar.
Unclaimed baggage contained early draft of the Goonies script, which includes the famous scene where what's his face says, "Hey, you guys," but
Goonie.
Yeah, but the king goon, if you will.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, where he says, "Hey, you guys," but in the early draft, he actually says, "Hey, you guys, I'm obviously kidnapped, abused, incest, baby held captive. Help me."
Jeez. Yeah.
Did we do that one already?
Yeah, you said that one.
Okay.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many ones we could recycle. People would even know.
Yeah, this is the podcast to do that. Until we really hit the charts.
Until we're really killing it.
You know.
People love it. We get some good ones off.
Mm-hmm.
Did you at least do the bomb petition?
Yeah,
okay, there we go. Now, for our last joke, we like to do a little thing where we have the same article, different punchline.
Mm-hmm.
It's never failed. Drew, why don't you start us off?
Why a New York zoo is feeding a baby vulture with a hand puppet. He's just a big Jeff Dunham fan.
Okay, very good. Jeff Dunham. Puppet guy.
What's yours?
A baby vulture at a New York zoo is being fed by a hand puppet, a decades-old technique used to ensure the chick doesn't identify too closely with its human handlers, which is why I always use sock puppets when I give money to homeless people.
So awful.
I don't want him to get too close.
You want some spare change? You fucking raptor at him?
I did the bird noise.
Do you just like those dinosaur heads where you put the finger down there and it opens it like that? It's like a
you hold
the little
thing
the little trigger and does that. You just hold like a couple bucks in that and just drop down. Yeah, fucking A. You been watching The Last of Us?
Yeah, we've both been we talked about it last week.
Yeah, but when they killed the guy, we stopped watching, and
you did stop.
We did because we're like, it's going to be season-long chick fight. But then we started we ran.
Which I don't understand why you're upset about that.
But it's just boring.
I think you're phrasing it wrong. There's nothing wrong with a chick fight. I think what you don't like is that it's just pointless violence for violence sake.
It's just there's no Pablo Escobar in there or whatever his name is.
Yeah, there's no Pablo Escobar anymore.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like what's the trajectory here? You're gonna kill the person that killed him, and now what?
And
that's the over. Game of the show.
I don't know what it is, but we ran out of Severance episodes, so we're like, all right, let's watch The Last of Us.
And so you went back.
I went back. It's actually pretty good.
I was surprised at how entertaining it was, in spite of me not liking the now lead of the show, who's very unlikable and has a little bit of a potato head. Mrs.
nice.
Potato Head.
Be nice. Big fan. Love your work.
Ms. Potato Head.
Hire us. All right.
Light.
We'd love to have you on the pod.
Speak for yourself.
That fucking brunette slut, though. Oh my god, she's giving her fuck eyes the whole time. She's like, "Well, obviously I was like drunk and high," and you're like, "You're gay." Like, was I a good kisser? And she was like, "Yeah, you're all right." She's like, "Fuck you."
Was the Latina girl?
Yeah, and like I'm straight as fuck, and then all of a sudden
but
she's
I'm pregnant.
yeah, and then like she's like she holds a gun to her like you didn't turn, and then she's like I'm immune, and then she's like I'm pregnant, and then I'm gonna let you finger me or whatever. What kind of turnaround? That was too fast of a turnaround.
I'm on board. It's the end
classic.
times.
That's classic, like slutty.
Well, they're teenagers or whatever.
I think they're like 20 now. I hope. What else? Is deep.
Well, that's what my point was last week. I was like, I feel bad watching it. I'm like, are you guys?
RJ's like, was I supposed to jerk off to that?
Was I supposed to watch this 8 times in a row?
Yeah, exactly.
No, it is confusing because I'm like, I feel gross. I'm like, you're too young for me to be looking at this.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, maybe I'm not.
Jesus. Yeah, it is weird. Well, they do the same thing with Euphoria, which I think Fahim had that joke. Is like, who's this for?
Yeah.
It's like if you're kids, you can't be watching these kids like fucking and doing drugs. If you're an adult watching kids fucking do drugs.
Well, and it's also Euphoria. They are supposed to be in high school.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be teenagers that are all under the age of 18.
Yeah, with their tits out and shit.
With their tits and dicks out and doing Molly in the bathtub and doinking each other. And you're like, this is kind of
we're like, wow. But like the message is like, watch out in suburbia, fool. Or whatever.
The message is like, you know what? Sometimes everyone needs a little bit of something.
Yeah. Even if that's an underage trans girl, then have your way at her or whatever.
Yeah. Really confusing message.
I did stop watching it. I watched like the first season because I was like, "Oh, this is so cool." I feel
so cool.
It's like a cool guy show. It's
yeah. It's artsy bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, like it makes you think about. But then you're just like, nah, it's just like they're all spadoinking and doing drugs. And I think I don't like it because I'm like, I wasn't cool enough to go to those parties.
It's a cool kid show for cool kids.
Yeah, I think it's just for high school kids.
It's got to be it's a very specific demo, and if you like it and you're older, you're a pervert, and you should be locked away forever.
Yeah, if you're like watching it religiously and you're above 17 and a half, tough gig.
Having said that, woo, you're under arrest.
Your Honor, the show could be timeless if it wins that Oscar. Yeah, just shoot him. Oh my god,
if it wins an Oscar,
it wins an Oscar. Dude, didn't fucking Lord of the Rings win like 12 Oscars?
Yeah, because it was a movie.
Yeah, but you can win an Oscar as a Meyer Wiener. Come on. Is this thing on?
There we go. Yeah.
My God.
You can win an Oscar if you're a Wienermobile.
Yeah, of course.
Would you rather end this podcast or live in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile for the rest of your life?
Wait, what?
You guessed right.
What? I don't even know what that means.
You don't know what it means to live in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
Do you know what it means to live in the Oscar Mayer Wiener thingy?
Yeah, I do, Drew. And I think about it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It would be fucking great.
Yeah.
You just go around the world in a big hot dog. And you live in it.
You don't live in it.
You live in the hot dog car.
You don't.
It goes so fast.
No, it doesn't.
And it drives itself.
No, it doesn't.
And there's unlimited hot dogs in there.
No.
And everyone's naked. It's awesome.
There's just you.
There's so many people in there,
There's
Drew.
no people.
There's
It's
so many
just
hot
you.
dog people in there.
It's just you.
And the Japanese costume people.
Yes, it's you and a bunch of Japanese and dog costumes.
Hot dog costumes.
A Japanese guy in a hot dog costume? Barking?
There we go.
Now we're cooking.
Now we're really cooking some dogs.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Let's get this one 1,000+ views within 2 days.
Demanding.
I'm calling it right now.
Demanding.
Let's do it. So spread it to your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Spread it like it's
and let's get to. I really want to get to 500. That'd be dope to do.
Of course.
Anyways, God bless. Bye, everybody.
God bless. Bye.